Alright, everybody, hello. I'm back. I decided to try Final Fantasy XIV tonight because I have nothing else better to do. I'm joking, I'm serious. So that's what we're doing. Loading in right now. I think I had a cutscene thing here. That's the intro. I've seen it before. I'm pretty sure most of y'all seen that before. Alright, everybody, here's my new character. This is my 4th character I've had to make in this game because I made some on a different server. And that was forever ago. I don't even remember when did we make this one? Anyway, here we go. As soon as I figure out how to click my character horn. Here we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I have a little cube thingy. Probably should have done that first. I didn't know it was a cube thingy. Alright, so I'm here. I don't know, everybody. I'm fiend in MMOs. I've been playing Black Desert a little bit off stream. But I finally got Final Fantasy all set up. So I decided let's give it a go tonight. Seemed like a good night to do it. How you doing, Willy 2 Illy? I hope you're doing good. Thanks for stopping by. I think the game's loading. Oh, what's going on here? We all started in darkness, everybody. And space. And if you hear and see and feel, I remember this part, hear, feel, and if they're feeling something. Yeah, they're here, feel. Look, I remember this part. Yeah, I remember. I remembered this part, yeah. Feel, hear, see, become. Oh, there's the darkness. I have Final Fantasy XIV working. Let's go. Yeah, it only took me like, what, 2 months? It only took me like, how long did it take me to get this working again? Dude. I had to get my account back just to get my account back again because I got locked out of it again. Like, what do you mean? But it's alright, I got it back. 3rd time's the charm. Oh, look, I'm all like powered up. Oh, you think your organization or something? Ain't none. Fun fact. Octopuses have brains shaped like donuts. I did not know that. I'm silly.
Says, oi.
Oi. Auto text advance? What does that mean? Use space for tongue. What? I don't know what that meant.
Says y'all right, lass.
Alright, everybody.
Grizzled
Am I
Passenger
alright?
says you were moanin' in your sleep and sweatin' buckets besides. Grizzled Passenger says that'll be the ether, I reckon.
Will that be?
Some are more
Okay.
prone to the sickness than others.
Oh,
Grizzled
is that
Passenger
so?
says no need to fret, though. You'll soon get
Oh,
used to
Moonwolf!
it.
Look at the Moonwolf, they're cute. I love them. Not the Texas chat. I don't have the good kind, yo.
Furry
I
Creature
had the
says
good kind
feeling
last
better.
time, right?
Cupo,
But it cost
Furry
it
Creature
cost money.
says
I had
aha.
the trial.
You can see us. I had a feeling you could.
Yeah, Microsoft
Cupo.
Sans helping us out
Muggle
this time.
says we're
whatever the
Muggles,
heck his name is.
and we live in this wood. Muggle says normal folks
Kupo,
can't see or hear
Kupo.
us, which makes you special, Cupo. Muggle says and seeing as how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. Muggle says the wood's been restless of late, lots of strange things happening.
Dude, my
Have you
character looks
chanced to witness
fantastic.
anything
This is like my
suspicious,
best looking character
Kupo?
out of all the characters.
Muggle says but of course you haven't.
I'm
You've
not
only
gonna lie,
just
I'm
arrived.
actually very intrigued
Muggle
with like
says well,
my
there's
character
nothing
this
for it.
time. Because
Then,
last time
we'll
you
just
saw
have
the
to
one
keep
looked like
looking.
it looked pretty bad, yeah.
Nice to meet you,
I
Cupo.
spent some time to make sure I looked Like, really decent. Like, look at that. My character looks fantastic. Oh my gosh. That's like, you imported me in and literally just give me their vertexes. You know what I mean? I'm joking, but yeah, I'm very happy with how that came out. It looks really good. Look, my hair's all tied up.
Grizzled Passenger says Gridania's still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Grizzled Passenger says the young
pretty
ones
much
don't
have
much
already
care
done
for
all
conversation.
this. But I still
See.
kind of, I don't know, I'm
Bremen
OCD.
says Bremen's the name, and Pedlin's me trade. Bremen says as for your good self, judging by your
literally just
unusual
clicking through
garments,
everybody. I'm
I'd
speed
say
running
you
this
were
time. It's
one
like
of
my
them new
third time,
adventurers.
fourth time doing this.
Am I warm? Bremen says I knew it.
Speed run.
Go in wherever the wind blows, seek in fortune and glory.
I want to hear
Now
everything
that's
you're
what
saying
I call
now. I'm
living.
listening.
Bremen says so long as you can avoid dying.
Oh, some
I
of you
mean,
telling us to stop. Is
ain't
that?
no secret that
Bunch of stuff's
adventuring's a
going
risky
on.
business,
The
these days
archers.
especially. Bremen says
grumpy,
what was
grumpy.
it that first attracted you to it?
Grumpy.
Bremen says, power. As in, power to do good. Like protecting the weak, and fighting for what's right, and all that. I thought that's what you meant. Well, adventurers do get up to a lot of fighting, that's for sure.
They're gonna
You'll
fight
never
them
be
off.
short of a chance to
Chocobos
polish
are
your
gonna bring us
warcraft
outta
in the
here.
adventuring business. Bremen says when you arrive in town, you'd best enroll at the Adventurers Guild, they'll set you on the right path. Bremen says and it wouldn't hurt to join a guild,
Here we go.
neither. Bremen says Gridania is home to a few, so if you fancy learning how to fight with a bow, a polearm, or even spells, you should think about seeking one out. Bremen
Hide and
says
seek,
just
everybody.
remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory. Such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead,
Is this
and
my
that's a fact.
first trip? No.
Wood Whaler says halt. Go no further. Bremen says what's this, then? Bremen says uwaya. Carriage driver says what's going on? Wood Whaler says a skirmish has
Text is
broken
so
out up ahead
behind.
with the Ixal. For your own safety, you must remain here until. Wood Whaler says bloody
All right,
hells.
everybody, we're here.
We shall hold
Right
them
now,
here.
getting started.
Try to break clear. Bremen says that was too bleedin' close.
Wonder if there's a way I could speed it
Bremen
up.
says nice of the Ixal to send us a welcoming party, though, Bremen says joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered fiends, so just you take care, alright? Bremen says by the by, is this your first trip to Gridania? Bremen says thought not. But I'll wager there've been some changes since your last visit. Allow a journeyed itinerant to teach you a few new things about your destination.
Screenshot.
Ahem. Bremen says the city of Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud, the biggest, lushest forest in all Eorzea. Bremen says though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that. Not since the calamity laid half of it to waste. Bremen says the destruction prompted a herd of new nasties to move in, and gave the Ixal unneeded encouragement. Birdman raids VE become a daily occurrence. Bremen says at long last. Bremen says behold Gridania, the forest nation blessed by the elementals. Bremen says and here's where we part ways, lass. Bremen says I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's back to the high road for me. Bremen says here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for keeping me company. Bremen says hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Bremen says become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
Alright. Final Fantasy 14, everybody. Or a part. I don't know what part for me. Well, at least I have my account. I'm not locked out this time. Hopefully my computer don't blow up. I feel like there's always something that happens that keeps me from playing this game. It's like Fortnite syndrome. Look at this. I like the graphics. I heard they're getting a graphics update too. So
Says
this
you
story
there.
look decent.
Yes, you.
Okay. I actually
Whaler
really
says
love my
your face
character.
is
This is
not
definitely
known
my
to me.
favorite character I've made out of
Newly
all my
come to the
characters.
city, no
Like,
doubt.
the last one I made looked pretty good, but this one
Bertinand
looks even
says I
better
am
than my last one.
Bertinand, a wood whaler of Grid Aniat. Bertinand says it is
Very
my
happy
duty to
with-
protect our nation from her enemies while welcoming those who may yet prove her friends. Let us see which
Because
you are.
if I don't like the character that I'm running around with, that's always the thing with me. Like, a lot of the MMOs I
Welcome
play,
to
I'll
Grid
play, I'm like,
Aniat,
this MMO's
a
pretty
vibrant
cool, and then I
forest
don't like
nation
the
cradled in the
character I'm
bosom of
playing.
nature. Please select the control scheme you wish to use.
But this game,
Follow the instructions to move your character and adjust the
it's
position
pretty
of the
good create a
camera.
character.
When you are ready to
Decent.
proceed, speak to Bertinand.
Okay. And the chat's really loud. I'm gonna change that for you right now, honestly. Let me fix it here. Settings. Right, not plugins. Give me a second here. And it's like text chat. Because I use this thingy. You can't even see it. I'm fixing something. Settings. Alright, let's see. We can make the rate faster. I'm gonna make the rate like literally 2 times faster. And we're gonna make the volume a lot lower. Like 20. Oh. Okay. And volume 20. Alright, that should be decent. Alright. I fixed it. Alright. Alright, look sense is decent. I don't know what buttons I have set to what here. Give me a second.
Bertinand says another green adventurer, I presume?
Oh well.
Bertinand says I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Grid Ania unchecked and untested. Bertinand says before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known at the Carline Canopy. That's
Yeah,
the
this
headquarters of the
character
local
looks
Adventurers
incredible.
Guild, in case you were
I'm actually
wondering.
really happy with this.
Bertinand says the Carline Canopy is the building you see behind me.
Finally
Speak
have a
to Mother
character I
Mayun
can
within,
use.
and she will take you in hand.
You have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your task.
I like the last character I was making. I was working on that one, but it was on the wrong world. But it gave me a chance to make my character look a little better, so. Now we gotta level up. Let's see. Talk to the lady. I'm gonna skip though, everybody. I'm gonna skip. She talks to us and tells us to do a lot of good stuff. Okay, thank you.
This concludes the
I'm gonna be
introductory
skipping
game
some stuff.
tutorial. You have taken the first step as an adventurer in the city of Grid Ania. Listen well to the wisdom of Mother Mayun, then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Mother
Let her
Mayun says
skip
let
in,
us begin
everybody.
at the beginning.
Skip until I get
Shall
back
we?
to where I was, at
Now
least.
that you are a formal member of the
And
Adventurers
I won't skip
Guild,
anymore.
we must be sure you have
Because
a
I've
firm
gone
grasp
through
of the
this
fundamentals of
too many
adventuring.
times.
To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform.
Yeah, no.
The Smith
Yeah,
says
I haven't
greetings.
gone that
I
far
am
in the
one of
game.
the Smiths, a stoker of fires and forger of futures. As a
She looks
dedicated
like my.
member
That's
of
what I'm
the
saying.
Adventurers
Like,
Guild,
she looks
I
like
have
my
been entrusted
Fortnite
with the
character
task of
too.
providing
That's what I'm
assistance to new
saying. It's like
adventurers.
pretty good.
The Smith says I see you have but recently taken up the adventurer's mantle. The
Like that's gonna
possibilities
be
stretching
like
out before you
the
must be
outfit I go
positively
for if I
daunting.
can't get like an
The Smith
exact
says
little
in the
me.
Adventurers Guild,
You know.
we see new adventurers as fledgling heroes. You are our champions of tomorrow, our nascent stars of limitless potential.
Nothing.
The Smith says my fellow Smiths and I are here to provide you with guidance, but the guild also enlists a cadre of veteran adventurers who will be happy to share with you their accumulated wisdom. You can recognize these helpful men and women by their title of mentor. The Smith says mentors
I'm, like,
stand
kinda
ready to
skipping
advise
stuff.
you on any aspect of adventuring. They have
I gotta go
hundreds of
this way.
quests under their belts, and will likely have
So
a
we
solution
like
for
path
whatever
that way?
dilemma might be
Or I have to like
causing you
run there
trouble.
manually? I think I have that
A
run there
mentor may
manually.
even offer to accompany you on your adventures. The Smith says, I highly recommend that you take advantage of a mentor's aid to enrich your experiences in Eorzea. Pray do not hesitate to
This
ask
game's
me
so
if you would like to
active,
know
that's what
more.
kind of makes me really happy
Winter
about it. Like
Ultros
Black
says Salt and
Desert,
Pepper now
I
open.
feel like there's like only
Mill and
2
giveaways
towns,
and
and there's
prizes
like actually a
DJs,
lot of people.
Yams, Emilia Sadala, Lance Settle
But then again, I haven't made it to the end game yet. I don't know anything about that game still.
TV/anime chef
This
for
is
our
like the
glam
equivalent
contest.
of, you know,
We
a
also
lot of
have
MMOs, like the
50/50th
first or
raffle,
second town you
DNX
go to.
Gamba,
There's just
dancers,
always a lot of
RP
people.
bar discord.gg/DSFF14 ether
There's
cat
just always a really popular
27P15.
starter town.
The new adventure
like
status is
high-level
applied
people
to all
still go
players who
to.
have recently begun their adventures in Eorzea. Amongst Eorzea's thriving population, there are seasoned players known as mentors who have taken it upon themselves to assist these new adventurers.
It's sort of, I can like move
When
this
a
so
new
it's not
adventurer
like
and a
in the
mentor
middle
form
of
a
my
party,
freaking
they both
screen.
receive a
Here we
bonus to
go.
experience
Let's
points
put it like
earned.
right here under the
Upon
quest. I
invitation
feel
by
like
a
that's a
mentor,
decent
new
spot. Or maybe I
adventurers
put it
also
up
gain
there
access to the
so we can
Noxus
exit
network,
out easy.
an exclusive chat channel where they can consult with mentors and share their experiences with other beginning players. Bernadette says newly come to Grid Enia.
Okay.
Are you in search of fame and fortune, perhaps? Bernadette says if you have confidence in your abilities, I urge you to speak with John Steelup of the God's Quiver. You can find him standing vigil before the Archers Guild. Bernadette says the
Archers
creatures
Guild?
of the Twelveswood
think
have been
that's-
behaving most
Is that
unnaturally
this
of late,
way? No,
and
this
it
is
has
a
fallen
different
to the God's
quest.
Quiver to pacify them. Alas,
I'll still
they are
accept it.
sorely undermanned. Bernadette says for this reason, they seek able adventurers to supplement their ranks. I am certain that your offer of aid would be well received. Nisha says greetings, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following Mother Mayun's
this
instructions.
way.
You attune with the Etherite. You are now able to use
Is
the
reading
return
global
spell.
chat? It shouldn't be.
Idle says an adventurer, precisely what we needed. Idle says not a moment ago. We
No,
dispatched
it's
our
just
newest
it's
recruit,
lagging.
Artaeus,
I know, I'll
to
skip
inspect
through it and
Nico's
I'll listen
amphitheater.
while I'm running to the next part.
Regrettably,
That's how I
the young
did it
liar
last
has
time.
more spirit than sense,
I'm listening
and he
right
charged
now.
off without his tools. Idle says suffice it to say, he won't be getting any work done. Would you be so kind as to deliver them to him?
I'm pretty
Idle
sure I have
says
to go this
wonderful.
way. Look, yeah.
Seek out Lohut
I
in
remember
the Acorn
kinda.
Orchard, behind the atrium. He should have
here we go.
Artaeus tools.
The game's running really good now too.
John Steele
It's running
says
better than
Bernadette
it
sent you to
ran
me.
last time because my computer's a little
John
more
Steele
optimized
says, well,
now.
inexperienced or not, if you
Because
wish
when
to
we
prove your
had it
worth to
on the
the
last
people
one,
of
we had it on
Britannia,
the old
you
hard
were right to
drive.
come.
And the old hard drive
John
was kind of
Steele says
crappy.
you do wish to prove yourself.
And this
do
was
you
one of
not?
the games that kind of didn't
John
run good
Steele
on it.
says
It's
ordinarily,
it's
the
definitely
forest
running a
fungoirs that
lot
inhabit the
better.
Central Shroud are
Like,
not
I don't
more
even
than
know
a
what my
nuisance.
graphics are, but
John
they're
Steele
up.
says, however,
My graphics are
we
up
have
right now.
received reports
Pretty
that
sure.
vast clouds of the creature's spores have rendered parts of
How
the
I look?
Twelveswood impassable, and ruined crops besides. John Steele says we periodically cull the
Is this still
Funkvar population
configuration?
in order to prevent such occurrences,
Gamepad?
but the creatures have taken to spawning
Settings?
out of season, making it ever more difficult to keep their numbers in check. John Steele says though this is indeed a
Graphics.
troubling development,
Yeah, I'm
the
on
God's
like
Quiver
high
has more pressing
graphics.
concerns and can ill afford to waste time fighting
What?
Funkvars. John
Is
Steele
that even
says
like
if
a
you wish to
thing?
prove yourself,
240p?
go to the Central
Is that what I'm
Shroud
on?
and exterminate 6 of the pests. Use caution and approach them one at a time, lest your adventuring career be cut disappointingly short.
Vam Princess Doreen Marlborough says Blackheart Ruby Hearts Blackheart 9P3AEST. 18 plus night
At 160 frames on high. Yeah, that's pretty good.
/P6 come dance the night away at the House of Love. Music tonight from Gabi Beats, T-Cat, and Nixth Queen.
I think I have to unlock this thing. Right? Here we go.
You now have access to the Ethernet. Quick travel throughout
Yep.
the city can be achieved
we
by
go.
simply placing your hand upon Ethernet shards.
See, this is kind of a test right now, cycling. I honestly think, I'm gonna be shifting a lot of stuff that I'm doing going forward. We're gonna be getting into MMORPGs. We're still gonna do our stuff with freaking My Hero. It's just like, I don't know, dude. I'll try again tomorrow. Tonight didn't seem like the night. I got on late. Didn't seem like anybody really cared that I was on besides some people, you know. I don't know, dude. I'm all up in my head with that stuff, dude. I just feel like everything just seems to be not working out whenever it comes to something I'm trying to do. But when other people try to do it, it works better. I feel like maybe they just don't need me at all. Maybe I just get everybody together and just vanish. And then they just figure it out, because clearly works better without me. Let's be thinking about things. It's just a reality. And I don't know, dude.
Nicolio says I know all about adventurers. You'll do anything for a reward, won't you? Nicolio says well then.
No, I
want
know
you
they
to make
didn't.
Adela
I
laugh.
know everybody was. It's
Nicolio
just,
says
dude.
she's
I'm
no
just.
good
I
with
had such a
strangers,
bad day, and
so
I was
first
really
you should
looking forward
introduce
to it,
yourself
and I just
politely,
didn't get
with a
to.
bow. Lulik
And
says,
like,
will
I
send
don't
you.
know, dude.
Give me a moment. Lulik says,
No,
here they are,
I don't know,
still
dude.
fresh and unused as the day he got M. Doubt he's even realized he left the bloody things behind. First day, and he forgets his tools. Dab
Can't
Zod
tell what's
needs a
going
kick
on
up
in
it.
My Hero anymore when it
Says.
comes to me and other people. I feel like the people that I want to be friends with don't like me, and I feel like the people that like me trying to be my friends for the wrong reason at the time, and then there's people that are actually my friends. The reality is I'd be living online, you know? And I feel like all I'd been trying to do is just like feel like I belong somewhere. And I feel like it's just really wishy-washy with My Hero. Like, I can't tell people actually want me there. Or people just want me there, so there's something to do. I don't know. And I'm saying that in positive and negative ways. Like, I don't know, dude. I just pay a lot of attention. I have to emote right here, if I remember correctly. I'm just trying to figure out what the heck my emote button is, so you just give me a second here. This person at the emote, they're like sad, and you have to like cheer them up. I'm just trying to remember how to do it. Slash bow? I think I have to type it. Alright, let's just type it. So I really don't know. There we go. Let's can't type it. There's a button. But I don't know the button. Alright, so I did the bow. I think I have to do that and then type slash bow. Alright, so let's try it again. Oh, I wrote slash blow. No! Alright, anyways. There we go.
Ally says.
We bowed, and there they are. They said hi to us. Alright, there we go. We greeted them.
Ally says. Ally says
they're
Mummy
going on
told
dot,
me to
dot,
wait here until
dot.
she gets back.
We gotta go talk to this person again.
Nicolio says that
They're
seems
teaching
to
us
work,
how to emote
but
right
she
now.
still looks
This
sad.
quest, which I think is funny.
Try sharing the joy in your heart with her.
Alright, talk to this
That'll
person
prove how
here.
nice you are.
Ally says.
Dot, dot, dot. I have to do joy. Yeah. Joy. We gotta cheer her up.
Ally
Bam.
says. You're odd.
Okay. Talk to this
Nicolio
person.
says I think she's starting to like
Gotta
you.
do a dance now.
Now that you've
I'm like
broken the
speed
ice,
running
I
it
bet
compared
that
to the
if you
last
surprise her
times
and
I did
just
this.
start
I was
dancing,
like so
she'll
dumb
laugh
with
her
the
head
last
off.
times I did this.
Ally says.
That's because I think I did it by trying to hit the button. I didn't realize you could just type slash whatever. Doing it this way now. Or when I did do it that way, I was like messing up and like moving after I talked to them.
Ally
and stuff.
says. Ally says ah ha ha ha. You're a really
Hey,
good
there we go.
dancer, miss.
Nice,
Ally
quick
says
and
that
easy
looked
on
like
that one.
fun.
It was like
Maybe
the
I should
fastest
try
I
it
ever did
sometime.
this.
Nicolio says thank you. You're
Alright.
pretty good at this. Nicolio says Adelaide lost her father 5 years ago, during all the
Alright,
fighting.
let's look at the quest thing
She
here.
hasn't laughed much since then. Nicolio says so I wanted to, I mean, we're all worried, but a lot of the younglings have been following me around lately, and, you wouldn't understand. Anyway,
Yeah, cycling
thanks for the
set.
help.
It's the calm before the storm. I think a lot of stuff's gonna be shifting with me. Alright, you know. And at the end of it, I just hope there's like actual. I don't know. I just don't even know what I'm doing anymore, if you want me to be honest. I feel like everything I've done is all pointless. Nobody actually really gives a crap. Like, every single place I've ever gone in my life, I've just been used by people and then abandoned. Every single time, consistently, my entire life. And I feel like it's happening again in My Hero.
Itinerant
I
Muggle
mean,
says the
that's why I
Mopendium
took
will
the
prove
first
to be an
break.
invaluable resource
And I'm
during the
starting
Muggle
to
treasure
feel
trove.
it
Kyopo.
in chapter 3 again.
Itinerant
Like, I
Muggle
just
says
feel
pour
like,
over its contents to find the
but
best
there's
ways to
actually
get your
good
hands on
people
irregular
too. That's why I
tomestones,
don't want to give
then
up.
use
There's like
that knowledge to
actual
fill
good
your
people
packs.
that are like actually trying.
Itinerant Muggle says and once the weight of your tomestones becomes too much to bear, Bring
It's
them
like,
to
I
me
don't want
and
to give
I'll
up
give you
because of
all
those
sorts of
people.
rare and remarkable items.
But I feel like there's
Sugary
just
Sweet
so
Siren
many.
says
I'm
it's roasting
navigating
again.
through so many negative
Open now until
avenues to
3
try to
a.m.
find the
EST.
positive ones. It's like
Live Twitch
literally
DJs,
drained the crap out of me.
Gamba, 50/50th raffles,
Drained
dancers,
the crap
and
out of
fully
me.
stocked bar.
Like
See
I had
you
to
in your
deal with
night
an
lights for you.
individual that I'm
Crystals
not gonna
Oliver
lie.
W25
It was like one of those
https
things where I was just like, I was trying to do something to be nice, and then I realized like, holy moly, this person's actually a major issue. Oh my gosh, I think I made a big mistake right here. All right, well let's just play nice, and then I had to deal with a couple other individuals. I had to deal with so much crap this week. I don't even lie, yeah. It's like really annoying. It's like a really hard week, really hard week. And that's what it is on that. I'm trying to figure out which quest I have to go to. I think it's this way. Do I have to go on doors here? Ah, okay.
Fmibus says hail, adventurer. Might you have a moment? Fmibus says I am in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parnell. You can find her in the shaded bower.
Not in here
the midst
yet.
of the markets. Fmibus says why would I not simply go and speak with her myself? Fmibus says well, as I am sure you have observed, Gridanians have a tendency to
It's
be
just
rather
been honestly
ahem.
cycling. It's the reason why I took
in
the initial
person,
break,
it
because
can
I
be,
knew I was going to
well,
have to be
a
put in
little
this
on the prickly
position where I had to
side.
do all this stuff,
Fmibus says the matter is
and then
not
I was had
urgent.
to deal with
Simply hand over the missive
negative
the next
stuff
time you
that
find yourself
I've
in
been
the
avoiding
markets.
because I've been on my own
Please,
island. It's the
as a
whole
favor
reason
from
why I
one
was on my
adventurer to
island, to
another.
avoid all the negative stuff. It was literally the reason why I put myself there. That's the reason why I was on my island throughout like all my hero, to avoid anything negative, yeah. Just be on my own little positive bubble. And when people pop the bubble and burst it, you know what I mean? And then I come back and everything's like all over the place. Try to bring everything together. Everything seems to be going good for a bit. Everything still seems to be going good. It's just like, not really up. Not really up. Everybody's not happy. And there's nothing I can do about it. You can only do so much. I am really confused on where I need to go. Also, why does this turn my camera? Hold on. Keep mine. Hey, like a turn button. What was that? Yeah, there we go. Couldn't move. Hey everybody, I'm here. I'm just fixing my stuff. Should be good. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Definitely a low key night. I got back on at 2 in the morning, playing a different game. And
luxury VIP giveaways, Sprout and LGBTQ
maybe I just start.
at Lab Beds W8P58 Discord.gg/Blamer.
I don't know. Definitely gonna start working in MMOs at nighttime and early in the streams, and then have, you know, My Hero be the PvP game I'm playing during my vibing hours. Cause that's ideally how I want to be streaming. Just want to play something chill, eat, play something PvP, eat, maybe continue doing that, eat, play something chill, get off. It's like ideally the goal here. I think I went the wrong way, yeah. So I'm bugging. I have to go this way. I gotta go this way. Alright, this way. But the wrong way.